Hey guys, welcome back to the Cult Classic Kids Show, and today we have to talk about Black Myth Wukong. And I decided, hey man, let's fire up a video while I'm actually downloading this 130 gigabyte game. Yeah, Black Myth Wukong is nothing short of massive in many ways, okay? But I'm excited to play it after I finish recording this video. Hopefully, the game will be downloaded and be good to go. But what a way to essentially, pass the time than to make a video discussing Black Myth Wukong and the insane, cataclysmic, beast that this game has become essentially literally overnight, guys. It's wild. Um, I don't even know what to say other than to bring you the stats, guys, because this is now officially the biggest single player video game on Steam. Look at that, man. 2,200,000 people are currently in game right now. Wild. Absolutely wild. And what is the reason for this? There's so many reasons as to the success of Black Myth Wukong. But really, let's compare it to the other games because as you can see here, the only thing in front of it at this point is PUBG in terms of all-time peak. Black Myth Wukong is currently 2,200,000. Holy shit, brother. And it keeps going. Bro, it keeps going up. It keeps going up. It is wild, man. It's awesome to see. Keep on climbing. This little team. From what I gathered, this is a team of between 30 and 45 developers that created this Unreal Engine 5 video game. And the biggest thing that I want to stress is that not only is this the highest game on the list besides PUBG in terms of all-time peak for Steam, it is crushing Palworld now. And Palworld was this insane success indie game. And not only is it crushing Palworld, which had so much of the headspace when it originally launched, but let me put this in perspective for you guys. This Black Myth Wukong is a $60 video game. All right, so people had to fork up at least $60 in order to play this game. Palworld is half the price of that. It's a $30 video game, a pretty cool $30 video game for what it is. But the fact that people are buying a video game that's double the price of Palworld in droves says all that needs to be said about Black Myth Wukong. But the real question is, why is this game seeing such massive success? Well, there's plenty of reasons to that. But the thing that I want to express above everything else is that artistic integrity is the main thing at play here. Artistic integrity. And this is a game that has been attacked by activists that call themselves journalists, all these bullshit hit pieces surrounding this game, and reviewers running with that same hit piece story from IGN, even in the reviews themselves. And despite that, people are still excited and dying to play this game because, well, guess what, guys? No DEI hiring took place here, okay? In China, they don't do all that. What I'm certain of that they did in China was making sure that they hired the absolute best people to make this video game. Then they did not kowtow to any of these, like Sweet Baby Inc. or they didn't kowtow to any of these consultancy firms. They stuck to, and this is the important thing, the most important thing that the West needs to understand. They stuck to artistic integrity. And guess what? It shows in the product itself. The product looks phenomenal. I haven't gotten the opportunity to play it. I'm still downloading the video game, but I happened to watch my boy Blaze 4K play the game. I was watching a little bit of Brutus's live stream of him playing the game. The game looks absolutely phenomenal. It looks like pure fun. It looks like, first and foremost, the devs set out to make an amazing video game that is fun. That was the thing that's first and foremost. In video games now in the West, and even now with Capcom, for example, with their disgusting attempt to remaster Dead Rising, uh, everything but making a fundamentally great video game that is fun. That's like the last thing on game developers' list these days, and it shows. And people are more disinterested in their products more than ever before. You have to go through all these checklists and have these consultancy firms working on your game just in order for game journalists that don't give a fuck about video games, that don't give a fuck about gamers. If anything, they hate games, they hate gamers, just to appease them. And what does that get you? A whole lot of nothing, man. Black Myth Wukong is out here absolutely dominating by being a dope ass video game that stands out from the rest, that is different, that looks like genuine fun. It's a game that all you have to do is look at a trailer and just see, oh man, this is different from everything else. Whereas a lot of video games now that are forced to have DEI hires and follow this ideological bullshit, they you could tell when they show off the product that it doesn't look good, that there's something that the priorities are not in check. Whereas with Black Myth Wukong, the priorities are clearly there. And guess what? People are buying this game in droves because it looks pristine. It doesn't look like it's made by DEI hires. It actually is made for gamers first and foremost, fundamentally so. And I'm glad to see that the gamers are responding correctly. That's so important. And the same thing with Palworld. Since the massive success of Palworld, those developers still have not kowtowed to any agenda-driven bullshit. They're still, on course, making sure that they continue to push their game forward. And I hope that the developers of Black Myth Wukong will do the same. And I know a lot of people are concerned because this is a game that's made in China, and obviously, the concerning, the CCP does benefit from this. But I hope, the one thing that we can hope for is that countries in the West will reevaluate themselves upon looking at the massive, insane success of Black Myth Wukong. Because I'll buy 10 more Black Myth Wukongs eventually, ones that come out, as long as I find interest in them. There's some games that I think are absolutely phenomenal, but they just aren't for me, and that's fine. But I will buy 10 Black Myth Wukongs before I buy these bullshit ass games coming out, like Ubisoft games. That's just what it is, because you could tell the clear difference. You can tell the love and artistic integrity put into Black Myth Wukong, whereas with a lot of these other games, that's not at all the case. But I hope that the West and some of these developers in Japan even will get their shit together and recognize that if they do not make video games for gamers first and foremost, that are fun, that clearly look a step above the rest, that you will be left behind, you will fail, and the gamers will not respond to that. The gamers are responding to Black Myth Wukong in a way that the game deserves from everything that I've seen so far. And honestly, I'm really excited to play this game. So yeah, guys, I'm about to skedaddle and go check it out and go boot it up. But guys, let me know what you think about this game and this game's massive, insane success in the comment section down below. If you can, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me over on Twitter. My new Twitter handle is @MarioKart. My old Twitter got yeeted. And also follow me on Twitch if you want to continue the conversation. And shout out to Black Myth Wukong for killing it out here, man. These devs are insane. They're killing it. Keep up the good work. An Unreal Engine 5 game that is shining. Hopefully the performance is consistently good. And yeah, guys, well, that being said, I'm out. Peace.